Yeah, hello, this is Jan, reporting for Gearslutz from the Superbooth. And we're here with Jan Willem and Ginko Synthese. And he has a nice new sequencer to show us.
I'm going to talk about the sequencer. So, hello Gearslutz. The sequencer is on my new latest product, and I will show you a little bit around. And,
okay. Yeah, show us the functions.
Yeah, it's this is the sequencer, and now it's internally connected to the LFO. But I can also run it standalone with, for example, an ADSR, because it's not a step sequencer like a step sequencer with a trigger input, but it's a 8-step sequencer floating on CV inputs, and it calculates the difference in voltages instead of the neck pulse for next time. So then you can get a really floating sound sequence on the clock or on the ADSR input.
Or an LFO.
Or an LFO, indeed.
Yeah.
So now I've here one. It's start point at 1, and it's running 4 steps like you see here. But I can run it as well as on 8 steps. You see now it's running 1, 2, 3, 4, and the second part is faster because I shaped the shape of the. Now it's steady.
Yeah.
And I can distort actually the sequence. And then you get a really musical grid, but still in sync with the rest of the music.
All right.
But a really fun start when I, for example, use an ADSR. And so now I have the CV output from this keyboard.
Right.
And the trigger of the keyboard goes into an ADSR. And if I play like this.
Yeah, you can play the sequence progress.
Yeah.
Right.
And then it's like an arpeggiator.
Yeah.
I don't know if you hear it because it's not too loud.
No, but I see the lights on the sequencer.
Yeah. So,
change. So.
And then also the pitch together with what you press here.
Yeah.
So this is higher and lower. And then I have in every step. So this is just a step pitch.
Yeah.
And under the potentiometer there's a switch, a little switch, and that determines a gate or a trigger output. The trigger output is a 10 millisecond trigger.
Yeah.
And the gate output is just a gate for as long as the step is on.
Oh,
so if you have 2 steps after each other and you have both switched on, so then it will become one long gate, but 2 separate triggers, and you can use them next to each other. So you can use a gate, for example, for an ADSR for a VCA, and then you can use it the gate or the trigger output for another ADSR, so you can re-trigger that one within the same gate.
And also, if you use a modulator on a CV input of the sequencer, you can then indirectly determine the length of the gates.
Yes, that's also possible,
cool.
because then you can also make the timing faster or slower in that case.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Very nice, nice little sequencer.
Yeah, I'm happy with it actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I worked for 1 year on it, and the idea was already started in 2014. So I had a long time. I had that idea that I wanted to make it, but 1 year ago I started sketching, sketching on paper. Like, okay, it should do something like that and should look like that, and then it evolved and evolved and evolved. And 1 year later, it's there. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Another question: can it do audio rates?
Haven't tried.
Oh, really?
No. So
because then you can have a nice
we can
a nice oscillator type thing.
Try. We can try quite.
All right.
Simple. It's so that we have
feed it an oscillator or something.
Yes, I'll feed it this one.
Yeah.
And then let's see what happens. I don't know.
All right.
So maybe nothing happens.
Oh well.
Yeah. Something happened. Yeah. Something.
Yeah, it does.
It does something that maybe. Oh, it's a drum now.
Yeah. Yeah. There he goes.
It works.
All right, cool.
Yeah. It works on audio range as well.
Yeah,
So now
because it's not a microprocessor, right?
no, so it's partly a microprocessor.
All right.
The timing is calculated by a microprocessor, but everything behind it is analog. So
All right.
it's a little bit. It's in both worlds actually.
All right. Thank you very much
Yeah.
for a little demo.